Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken very short. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Let's go now. 18 Gator, 18 Gator. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
And his first pass is incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Check 24. Watch 24. Hey, I got him. That's me.
Watson now to throw. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Philip Dorsett with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and they'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Brissett, and he's going to be brought down. back at his own 6-yard line. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they'd have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Alert flare.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Check 24, check 59.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Right here. Set. 19. 51. Switch. 55.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, and he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I need one over here. Hey, switch gears. Out. Watch the slant. Motion. Alert.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Check. Tight dog. 24.
This is Breida. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
51. 6 man. Check curls. 51 the mic, boy. 51. Short. Hey, Mike 51. 3 buzz.
Now Watson. Now he's flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And Rosas puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get up.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
This is Mostert, and an alley to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Mostert. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They run with Breida. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Matt Breida, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On second down, it's Hines. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. I got him.
From the gun, here's Brissett. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A Fort Lauderdale native back near home, Giovanni Bernard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now it's Breida. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
We're set. We're 18. Watch the screen. Pass. Check 52. Wall. Hey, 31. Under crunch. Under crunch. Under crunch. Check 4. Check 4.
Open man, Erickson. That's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Breida with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Here's Hines. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. From the 38, Brissett, and an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brissett. And Stills bringing it in. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. First foray into the red zone for Miami. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Now Brissett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Hines. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nyheim Hines in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make it 24-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Watch 25. I'm trying to collect. 25. Check 25. Check 25. 25. The motion. Ball try.
Watson on first down. Flush to his right. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Switch. Back. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Pick the edge.
On first down, here's Breida. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Check. Check, go get him.
On first and 10, Watson. Dorsett's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And what can they do here on second and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Back to throw, Watson. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And the Jets have got it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel. They've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Shut that motion.
From the 39, Watson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 22 yards there, a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. He's checking. Crash. Check 43. Check safety. Get him all. Rest.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Now Mostert. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Switch up, switch up. Hey, alert, alert. That's it. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. I got one. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Let him go.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Flushed out right.
I got you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, with the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Kill, turn up. Watch the ship. Hey, on the ball.
To throw, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Rabbit.
Now a give, right side. Hines. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Check 24. Tighten up.
They run with Hines. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Ready? 51, Mike 51. Who that?
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is Hines. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Right there. 54, right there.
Now Brissett on 4th down. Going up top. And no, it's incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, switch gears.
Throwing again is Watson. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 50. And 31.
From the red zone now, Watson steps away to his left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Motion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's Watson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Giovanni Bernard. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This will be taken short. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett. They'll find Hines out of the backfield.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A 1st down throw for Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing. Brissett. It's complete. Stills. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Play action now. Brissett. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, able to record his 5th sack of the season. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here's Brissett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Brissett now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett, this to Hines on the drop-off. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throw caught here by Bird. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Damiere Byrd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Hey, get in the weight room. Hey, line him up.
Now it's Watson.
Check back.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander.
Good job,
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You must be.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And Stills over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.